All right, what it is.
What it do?
We are
on
the
real.
And this is a request. So if you remember, we did New World Order by Tom MacDonald and Adam Calhoun.
I do remember that.
And somebody requested they please do Mesus remix of New World Order. They said he just knocked this out like right after that.
Interesting.
Yeah, so it's a remix of the New World Order.
Okay. Shout out to the people doing all the requests.
Yes.
All our subs doing the requests. We appreciate it. Keep them coming.
Yep. So let's check this out.
Let's see what it do.
Hey, listen. The world been out of order, ain't nothing but it new. People glued to the news, but ain't nothing but the truth. That's why I never ever watch it, and neither should you. These news feeds feed you the flu, keeping you spooked. Here's a thought, thinking's free, try it sometime. Cause you out your mind if you thinking these riots and crime. Talking about reparations, I don't know you a dime. My white skin ain't pay my bills, I had to go out and grind. And there it is, they convince us we different. Can walk a mile in your shoes if I'm tripping about pigment. Stealing rights left and right, but we can't fight infringement. Cause we rather die over pride.
Whoop. I didn't mean to pause it right in the middle of the beat there. Mm-hmm. I'll back it up.
So far, he's spitting that fire.
Yeah.
It's kind of definitely that Tom MacDonald vibe right there.
Yeah, I heard him talking about the reparations thing. How do you feel about the reparations thing?
I don't know. It's just so debatable, so to speak, but I don't know. I don't really have a say-so on it.
Nobody alive today is responsible for what happened, 100 years ago.
Okay. So maybe I do.
Okay.
So I have the thing is, here's the thing. So I don't really have a whole lot to say about it because it's definitely a debatable thing. But as a black African American, I will say that without going into too much debate, there's challenges that a lot of blacks haven't really got over with. They haven't got over, and it's more mental than anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really. I know everybody has pretty much the same opportunities, but I believe it's definitely more of a struggle for African Americans.
So I completely agree with that. I just don't know about paying reparations, especially when that falls on, people had nothing to do with it, kind of thing. I
see that part, and I would. This is so. I hate debates, man. Okay, so if I was to debate it, it would probably be like it's just hard, and some people just can't get over that hump, and the powers that be have the finances to make it possible.
Right.
So, and I know it could be an entitlement thing, but I don't know. That's my part on
that. That's where I think about is the enabling part, because it goes back to like the Native Americans, giving them reservations and money. That still goes on today, and I think it does more damage than good by enabling and causing entitlement mentality. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So it's like, I understand the land was taken from them, but this isn't the only country where land was taken from a people. This isn't the only country where an invading force, or whatever you want to call it, went in, took the land, and that's how it is. But the thing is, that happened how many hundreds of years ago?
Yeah.
At some point, you got to move on.
Yeah, that's true too. But I think it's more of a mental health thing. I think some people literally, it's more of a mental thing, and they just like, look, let's just call it, give me some bread, break me off, and call it quits. But if people start taking advantage of it, then that's a whole different story.
Right.
And I know some people probably would, but as far as in like, that's that. This is I hate debates, man.
I dread looking at the comment section.
Right. So, don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
Yeah. Keep it civil.
Yes.
Just
please.
Maybe we're not seeing everything.
Exactly.
Here we go. Back to the song. I'm going to back it up a little bit too.
Okay.
Mile in your shoes if I'm tripping about pigment. Stealing rights left and right, but we can't fight infringement because we rather die over pride than unite for existence. I used to battle rap, but now my raps battle a war. And the war in black versus white. It's the rich versus the poor. So big corporate stayed open, mom and pops closed doors. So who you really scared of? COVID, a new world. Remember way back when women would actually act like men. Never bow down to this.
pause
Did
right
you catch
there.
that?
You got that lyric about Chicago.
I heard Chicago, but I missed the whole thing.
You want me to back that up?
Something about food, unless you heard it.
I didn't know what he was talking about, so
I heard something about food in Chicago.
you might get this better than me.
You don't think Biden a dictator? Do me a favor, try to buy food in Chicago without showing your papers. Not even hiding their behavior, straight up showing their haters. They get caught breaking the rules and just laugh like makers.
Said trying to buy food in Chicago without showing your papers. I think that's talking about the vaccine mandates.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah. Man, we need to do a whole thing on COVID. That's a whole nother reaction.
yeah, definitely. I've seen on TikToks where restaurants are not allowing unvaccinated people in a restaurant. They have to show their vaccine to get food. I didn't realize, but it doesn't surprise me. Chicago being the same way.
Yeah, it's getting. I'm actually on my way there tonight.
Oh, okay.
And I was thinking about hanging out at a venue, but they're like, you have to show vaccination cards. And I mean, I have mine, but it's just interesting. It's almost like, it present an ID, present a vaccination card. It's,
right.
It's a norm now.
No one seems to have, there's too many people that don't have a problem that we're turning into Nazi Germany. The unvaxxed are the new Jews.
Yep.
And it's ridiculous how many people are okay with it.
Yep.
So.
Do as we say, not as we do, it's all I see. And y'all might be okay with that, but y'all ain't me. And y'all ain't free if y'all can't see that we can't speak out and shout that Biden needs to be impeached. You can't tell me that these mask mandates make any sense. It's like trying to stop mosquitoes with a chain link fence.
Okay, I'm going to get political for 1 second. This is normally not what I do, but okay. All through Trump's presidency, they tried to impeach him the entire time for one thing or another, and every single investigation led up to absolutely nothing because they're just making up stuff to get him out of there. Biden has completely destroyed the country in 1 year as far as the supply chains, the gas prices, the crap that happened in Afghanistan. We're about to go to war with Russia, and no mention. Oh, not to mention the incompetence when he's talking on the camera. No mention of impeachment whatsoever.
Wow. Yeah, you definitely went political.
Sorry.
It kind of pushed a button there.
But
I haven't been keeping up with politics, so I don't really know too much.
I keep up. I try to stay out of it on the channel because people get it everywhere, shoved down their throats, and I want this to be a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
But that one, I just had to get off my chest.
Understood, brother. Understood.
All right. Let's continue.
Like trying to stop mosquitoes with a chain link fence, and a jab ain't any better, but they'll take your checks if you don't take it, even though they're vaccinated on vets. And then to make it worse, they try to say there ain't no beds when there's plenty of beds, but you believe anything Joe says. Truth is, there's no jobs because you destroyed them like a border, because you're employed by the New World Order, motherfucker.
I was thinking about this the other day. Remember our first episode of On the Real, and we were talking about coronavirus and the lockdown, and I made that comment about shutting everything down. That's a lot of money not moving. Do you remember that comment? These streets and all these businesses shut down.
Oh, wow.
So let's say summer hits, virus is over, whatever, we survived, and all these businesses that were shut down, all these school districts that were shut down, all these places not functioning, money is not moving. What is that going to do? And I knew there were going to be some things, some repercussions that we couldn't even think about because we never saw that before, and now we're seeing it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, who thought? I thought lockdown over, everybody's going to be clamoring to get back to work. You know what I mean? But there's so many. It's like there's a shortage of everything everywhere.
Yeah, it is.
It's so many people aren't going back to work or didn't go back to work where they were because they figured out another way to survive during quarantine. And so they're probably doing that instead of going back to their old job.
Absolutely.
And now we have this crisis of supply shortage, this shortage, that shortage, teaching, cops, fire department, everything shortage.
It's a mess.
And then they pile the mandate on top of that, which makes the shortage worse.
Wow.
It's just crazy.
It's a mess.
So.
Way back when women with their shit like men and never bow down to this. Hey, your money don't make you God. All you do is making God laugh at. Hey, you're cute little. Yo, I got 100 more songs about these pricks in power, but I'd rather use these last bars to live with power. And by best together, so let me start by giving out flowers. Respect to Adam for ranting on Facebook first. We on the same team, but you ran that playbook first. Before you call this cloud chasing, better do your homework. I've known Adam forever, plus I'm viral off my own work.
See, I like that last statement
Yep.
you made. You know, it's so much we can say, but is it really worth it? Like, we say our piece and just keep it moving. Because sometimes you just keep saying the thing, it just get depressing. And it's a messed up world. We know it, you know. But let's try to get some positive out, you know.
I like that he shouted out Adam Calhoun. So let's see who else he calls out.
Tom, I don't know you, but I agree with your logic. And would you do a song with Thomas constantly in my comments? And I don't need a feature, homie, I'ma do me regardless. But I think that it's obvious that we're both similar artists. And
That was a shout out to Tom McDonald.
Okay.
I know the similar artists. Shout out to Burner, shout out to Rez and Jimmy. See you out there working. Shout out to Webby and Bryson, and shout out to Tova and whoever else I missed against this new world.
I like that.
All right.
That's
Giving
cool.
the shouts out. The
Yeah.
shout outs. That's what's up.
Way back when women would actually act like men and never bow down to this world order. Your money don't make you God. All you do is making God laughing at your cute little new world order.
Wow. He took a serious track and made it groovy. Wow. Good recommendation. Good request.
Yes, thank you for that.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
This is definitely a song that make you think and debate.
Yeah.
I don't even debate, and you see what happened.
I'm sorry, I kind of just took all the comments.
Yeah,
Like,
this song does that. So we definitely appreciate that, and keep those requests coming in.
Yeah, and we'll see you next time. I'm gonna try to put 2 videos on the end screen here because I wanna go back to the New World Order song.
Okay.
And I want to go back to that first video we did talking about coronavirus.
Yeah.
Put that up there too.
Let's do it.
So leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe.
Make sure y'all cop some apparel, get you a cup, t-shirt, pen, and we'll see you next time.
We are
On
the
Real.
Later.
Peace.